You got it. Word problems. Yep. Gotta do them, but you know the hardest thing about this is interpreting what is being asked and interpreting English into math. So look at this. Look for keywords. Look, quotient. Quotient of 20. So 20 quotient means to divide. A number increased by 2. A number is x increased by 2. Perfect. Is just another way of saying equals to. Now, look how it says here. 8 less than 4 times a number. So 4 times a number less 8. There you go. There's your equation all set up, ready to go for you. All you have to do is, again, put it over 1. Find me the common denominators. The common denominators in this case are going to be multiplied by x plus 2. And I know what some people are looking and saying, oh, well, isn't that just the same as cross multiply? And wouldn't that be easier? Yeah, well, look, it's exactly the same. You're just going to multiply the 4x minus 8 by x plus 2. It's done. But don't forget, get rid of that denominator that way because, of course, like things on opposite sides of the equal sign cancel. So you have 20 equals to 4x minus 8 times x plus 2. That's the biggest mistake people are going to make right here is they're going to forget that you have to guess what? FOIL it. Exactly. So 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times that is going to be plus 8x. You got a minus 8 times that, so you have a minus 8x. And oh, look at that. That's going to cancel. Now let's do that later. Minus 8 times 2 is going to give me minus 16. And the whole lot is going to equal to 20. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So let's start cleaning this up. So yeah, like I said, the 8x's are gone. This leaves you 4x squared minus 16 equals to 20. Ah, well, that's solving this is a walk in the park. Add 16 to both sides. Look what you get. That cancels, leaving you 4x squared equals to 36. Now, divide by 4, divide by 4. The rest is simple algebra. X squared equals to 9. Square root, don't forget, yes, plus minus. So your answer is plus minus 3. Let's go back and check the non-permissible values to make sure that we didn't mess up on anything. So you had here an x plus 2. That's your denominator. So you know your x plus 2 cannot equal to 0, so x should not equal to negative 2, and you're good. So look at your answers all the way down here again. X equals to plus or minus 3. So your answers are x equals to plus or minus 3. Both of them are permissible because none of them are that ugly thing, and that's your answer. And that's how it works. Easy peasy. Now, check to make sure that this actually gives you the right answer. So let's do it. Here we go. The original question was 20, right? The quotient of 20, and a number increased by 2 has to be equal to 8 less than 4 times a number. So let's see if our plus or minus 3 actually works. Those both sides better be equal to each other. So let's try our numbers. Let's try plus 3. So 20 plus 3 and 2. So all we're going to do is substitute that in. So we have 20 over, looks like 20 over 5, which equals to 4. Now, the right side better equal to 4, otherwise you're in trouble. All right, so here we go. 4 times, remember that number used was 3, right there, minus 8. 4 times 3, if I remember correctly, is 12, minus 8. Look at that, 4 works. Plus 3 is one of your answers. Let's try the minus 3 now. I'm just going to make a little bit of room over here. We're going to do the exact same thing with the exact same original question, and let's see if minus 3 works. Ready? Okay, here we go. So let's plug in the minus 3 wherever there's an x. So the 20 is minus 3 plus 2. That's going to give you minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. So that's 20 over minus 1. So our answer here is going to be minus 20. Let's see if the right side equals to it. So 4 times minus 3, minus 8. 4 times minus 3 is minus 12. Minus 8, look at that, it gives you minus 20, and that number works as well. So both of them are verified, plus and minus 3, in fact, are your answers.